All right, some more coding. Let's go, guys. Let me put this slightly down. So, I did do some things off stream, right? I was just adjusting some stuff, making sure some stuff was okay, and added some new stuff. So, some of the main things I added inside of this scene manager is I added in a constant. The reason why I added in this constant is because if we go to the splash screens, you see how I have this transition type, right? Before we did have something similar to it, but we had to match it here, right? But what I've done is I made this a constant, which is a dictionary that just has the string here. So if I want it to be fade to black, I will just put fade to black. If I wanted to swipe to left, which is something that I added, it'll be swipe to left. I'll show you that off real quick. I'll show that off in a bit. And all it is just a function to a string, right? So before, these had to all be written out in the match function, right? Let's see if I can take it out here. So you see how I had the match transition inside of this is the good GitHub. So this is the GitHub control. So this is what I had before that I ended the stream. So here, what we had was we had a function called the change the scene, and so what it was is that it would match the transition between these transitions, right? So here we had enum transitions, whatever, right? And then they would match the transitions to these, and then they would do the thing, right? Really long. I didn't like how that worked. I was like, okay, I need to like separate this out. And the auto completion was not nice. Like, well, it was nice. It was just, it was too long, right? Having the match here was way too long. I was just like, okay, let's think about this differently, right? And so I did. So I did think about it differently. Instead, I have a constant. I did some research and I was like, okay, how do you have auto completion? How does this work? How do you do this? And it was like, oh, you can do constants. Constants are variables that you can access throughout the entire thing. I'm like, oh, cool. So now I did try to put a function inside of it. So I was going to do a function. I did the function or whatever. Yeah, no, I was just like, okay, no, I'm not doing that. So now, right now, if you go to the loading screen, we have the start transition. All it is just the transition, right? Goes through the same thing. It's the exact same thing. But we go here, we go into the scene manager. So the reason why I wanted it was because here it was the enum, right? But now we just it's the same exact thing, and I'll show you quick. So we do screen manager dot transition types dot fade to black, right? Or swipe to left, right? So we have let's do fade to black, keep it at fade to black. So now it's just at fade to now that has the fade to black, right? It has the auto completion easy, and this transition is already a string, right? Because this is in the dictionary, it is a string, so it's returning these values here. So it's a string, and it will go through the transition. So it'll grab the loading screen, right? It'll initiate the loading screen, put it inside of the root place, right? So the root tree node. After it gets the root tree node, right, puts it inside of it, it calls to the loading screen, which we have here, which we made it a class name, right? So it's just gonna start the transition. It just starts the transition, and then it's waiting for the transition to finish, which is here. Transition to be done. It will send it, but here we grab it. Oh, I messed something up. There we go. Here we grab it. We transition type, right, which is a string. We check if the animation player has the string, which is the animation, right? So it has the animation that we're looking for. After it looks at it, it either pushes that you haven't found it, or that it should do, it will print out the transition type. So what is it doing? Is it fading to black, swiping to right, swiping to the left? So then it goes animation that played, and then it'll put this inside of a local variable of the script, right? Local variable. It'll make it what it is, so it'll be the string, and then it'll play it. This pass doesn't need to be here. And then it'll play it, right? So then it plays it, right? We await it, and then after it's like, oh hey, the transition has finished. It will spawn in the new location or the new area. So it gets the new scene that's supposed to be joining the scene, right? So it gets the new one. It initializes the scene that we gave it, saying, hey, we want to go to this scene, and specifically put it inside of a variable. We add it to the child, and then afterwards we match the action. So we either delete the scene or we hide the scene. If we are hiding the scene, we put it inside of a local variable, a local array of past scenes. And then we have this I think this is something I put in now. I did have this before, I just didn't make it do anything, but now we have this load completed emitting a signal with the new scene. And then we go to the gameplay loop. Here we have it. So I found out you can't just do signal. So before I had like the signals here, signal load complete, whatever, right? Found out you can't do that. These are separate signals. Godot treats them as separate signals, so the signals are not globalized. Did not know that. You know, so I should probably make a I should make a global signal connector. That's for another time. That's for a complete another time. That's a really good thing to put in though. But anyways, since our scene manager is already a global script, right? So it has the signals already built into it. So all we're doing is we're saying, hey, scene manager, load complete. When you emit the signal, we will connect the onload. And all this is doing is saying what the last area is. Last area is. And giving it. This is the wrong one. Sorry, guys. Wait a minute. I just realized. The new scene is supposed to send in the past scene? Because I'm looking at the last area. The last area for our current area. So let's send it to. Actually, no. Okay. Okay. Let's actually just do this. I don't technically need to know what the last. Okay, yes, okay. Sorry. fixing stuff. So I technically don't need to know what the last scene is because I have it in the hidden scenes. So I could just say, if I did want the last scene, right, I could do scene manager dot hidden scenes. Here we put 0, right? And then we could print it out, whatever, yada yada. Let's put a funk. Actually, no, not here. It'd be in the scene manager. We'd have a funk called load hidden scene, which would return void. Oops. Just going to return a void. So it's not going to return anything. For now, we'll put a pass. We're going to put what it is going to be I actually to fix these things. So this is going to be called a new scene. This one should be instant scene. So here we're going to do this, do that, place node here. Wait, what did I have here before? Oh, okay. Place that in there. Alright, so this is the new scene. This is going to be the insta scene, which is supposed to be instatate. Okay, we're not doing that. We're doing instatate. We're just fucking doing that because I don't like it when it's small. I don't like it when it's small. All right. I don't like variables that I don't know what the hell they're talking. I don't know what the hell insta scene means. But if I have instatate scene, then I would get what it means. Okay. So what it has is it's going to have the current scene. So it will be a packed scene. It will then be have the place in here node. Place in here node. It would have the action, which is it would have the action, which would be the actions as well, and then the transition, which will be another string. So the reason why we don't need the past scene is just because we need the current scene. So load hidden scene, load past scene. Yeah, maybe load past scene. So all we would be doing is we would be saying, hey, this is, it'd be var pass scene is equal to hidden scene 0, right? Because 0 is always going to be the one that was just most recently hidden. Once it has that, it will do, it will do loading screen. So it'll do the loading screen. Then it will unhidden pass scene. So then the pass scene dot, which will be a node 3D. So the pass scene dot hide. See, so there's a dot hide and then a dot. So I didn't know that there's a dot hide and dot show. unhidden the past scene. After unhiddens the past scene, it will match the action. So it will do that. Oh shit, do I still need the past current scene? No. Just be this. Current scene unloaded click. Give it the past scene. Append. But it would have to grab this. How do I get rid of it? Let me see. Godot, how to get rid of a element. Dictionary. Not dictionary, array. It's an array. Oh, excuse me. I don't mean to burp. But let's see. Remove value. Okay. So I can do hidden scenes dot erase the past scene. Right? So it's gonna load the past scene. So if we go into here, we add in a script. Call the starting node 2. Upon where's my starting node 1? Oh, starting area. Okay, I don't fucking know. I fucked up. We're going to have this just place into here. Await. So waiting. Don't need to spawn in the player. Don't need to add in a child. What we're going to be doing is deleting this, going back to past scene. We're going to get rid of one of those. We're gonna go scene manager dot load past scene. So it's gonna give this current scene the place in here node, which what did I put in this one? Self.get parent? Yeah. Self.get parent. The action is going to be scene manager dot actions dot hide. The transition is going to be the scene manager dot transition types dot swipe to left. So argument 1 should be a packed scene, but is a what? Oh. Var new scene is equal to self.instantate. Wait. Should be a packed scene, but is not a packed scene. Did I mess this up somewhere? I think I did. Current scene, packed scene. I don't think this is... No. Should be a node. It should be a node. Because it's not packed scene, it's itself. So let's see. So it goes to placeholder, fades to black. And then we go into the first scene. Let me put this up first. Swipe to left, if you can see. And I forgot to delete this. My bad. Oops. Okay. So let's watch with the remote, right? Oops. So we have the placeholders, right? They come in. This is something we made before, just for quickies. So Face of Black comes in. It has this. You see the swipe to left, right? Swipe. Dun, dun. Oh, beautiful, baby. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Look at that. Look at that, baby. Let's go. This I am going to be turning into a function. Deal with action. It's going to return a void. All it's going to do is going to have a action, and then it's going to deal with it. Ah, shit. So it needs all of these. No. What is this? Ah, it needs to instate scene. Okay. And then we're just gonna grab this and throw that there. And then throw that there. Ah, shit. Ah, oh no, it works. Just, I need the current scene, the past scene. Okay. So this needs to be action. The past scene is the current scene. Instantation scene is the past scene. Should work, right? This should work. So let's just skip this. Face of Black comes out, does this, does that, does swiping to left. Yay! 2 seconds, swiping back. Oh, baby! Let's go. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Of course, there's probably a lot of stuff that I could fix up. But for now, it does work how it is intended to work. So this is very nice. But anyways, as you saw, I just made this. But yeah, that was some of the stuff. Let me go to the loading screen and to the... Here's the animations I've made, right? So the swipe to left is just a simple whoop. Swipe, no, this is swipe to left. Whoop. Is this supposed to be called swipe to right? Whoops. Let me rename this and name it the correct one. Swipe to right. Rename this one swipe from right. Because that's not how it's supposed to be. And then look, so it's as easy as coming into here and rewriting that. And now the animation name should be played. No error should run. There should be no errors at all. No errors. No errors. And let's go. There we go. Sorry. But yeah, that should be swipe to right. Because that's not correct at all. Animation player. Yeah. So swipe to the right, right? So right side ends, we have the transition to be done. Here we have the this, and then we have the transition from done. I don't know, just maybe we would need it, so I just have it currently, right? But now, what I want to do is make some adjustment. So if I do this though, does this still work? Okay, so it still works because the panels are okay. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, that's really nice. I wanted to make some more animation stuff. Okay, well, this is said screw me. Edit. So let's look at this, right? I do want to see his other ones, his other loading screens. Let's go to 2D animation players. Fade to black. Fade from raw white. No transition. Okay. White to right. White to left. Oh. That's how he did it. My way just lazy? My way just lazy? Flashbang. That's flashbang right there. I'm trying to look. I thought he had a Zelda one, but I guess he did not. Because if we go to his script, he does have loading screen scene manager. Swipe scene Zelda. Oh, okay, I see what this is. So the swipe scene Zelda is probably the one. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's how. Okay, I get it. So his Zelda one is like that. That's the Zelda, which is actually like really good. I actually really do like this, but not for my game. Never. It's not gonna need it. I did want to do other transitions, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what type of transitions I could be making. I don't know. Shall I look for some transitions that I can possibly make? Cool types transitions. So let's see. So there's like an expanding one. So there's one where it's like a circle and it expands in and out. That's pretty cool. Godot should be easy though. Let's see. Let's see. What is this, guys? How does he do this, eh? How does this guy, like, he's doing a glitch animation. Not for Godot, for Adobe Premiere, but maybe I'll make this in Godot, which wouldn't be bad. Okay. Wow. It's not bad. I just get flashbanged though. That was not good. Glitch. Okay. They're very cool. Huh, okay. So, I'm thinking about it. Could I make this control node control the 3D camera? I don't think so. Right? Because some of these are like, the camera has the FOV. So if we go to FOV, right, it's like zoom. Zoom. So let's think about it, right? So these are GUI. These ones are GUI transitions, right? So, you know, why did I do this? And I could do loading screen 3D. So we add in a camera here. Camera. See, it's not... So wait, let's do this, right? So how would I do it for 3D camera? Right? So I'm trying to think node based. I don't know. So I need to get access to this camera. To these cameras. So if I go to the scene manager, I initialize the scene, right? Deal with action. No. Here, initiate a scene. So I had to print initiate a scene that find child camera. No, you know what I should do? So for these scenes, for each of these scenes that I have here, right? We're gonna abstract this a little bit. Class name. So we're going to, let's see, for 3D we need a class area. Let's go look at how did I do this with my game. So in my game I did all those abstractions, right? This is a game that I was trying to make. I already showed this off in my first stream of coding. So we have an area. Base area data. So let's do that. So we're gonna make another. We're going to make scripts. Create new folder. Base data classes. Base data classes. We're gonna create a new script inside of here. Call this base data area. So inside of this base data area is going to extend a node 3D. The class name, class underscore name is base area data is area, yeah, base area information. So we're going to have the export variable camera, which would be a camera 3D. So then these loading screen, that's not loading screens, these areas here, starting here, these can extend this instead. And so now when we go into here, we have a camera. Plug that camera into there. Right, we can assign the camera into there. And then now, I think inside of the scene area, we could do air scene dot. Yeah. So this will have to be a area base area information, right? And then base area information on camera, and now you get the camera automatically. Okay, that works, right? The issue would be the trans new scene, place in here scene, just a not necessarily a right? It wouldn't necessarily be a... It's just a node. Could I do like placing here node or base area information? Nah, can't do that. Well, technically this is not it. Pass scene is simply a node. Transaction. So what I am thinking is that the loading screen in the 3D world is going to change, right? So, but I do want it to still have 2D. So to transaction, I was thinking maybe if I have a transaction type and then a transaction string with a transaction type, so I could say which one of the two is it. But what? Wait. So what would happen if every camera here had their own loading screen inside of it? Would that work? I mean, in my brain, I don't see any issues that could arise from this. Having a camera with the loading screen inside of it, and then it has its own animation player. Unless I do something like this. I do camera, right? I go camera animations, camera animator. I insert it. I insert the loading screen into here, and I also add a animation player inside of it, and then I add in a script, call it camera animator GD. Scenes. Where's the script located? Showing file system? Oh, there it is. Oh. So maybe that's like this. And then gosh. So that's our loading screen for this class. class name was going to be camera animator. Oops. So now that we have the class animator, this is probably better. Export variable loading underscore screen. You can say I don't think this has a, oh, it does. Loading screen is loading screen. So I'll put that under there. And then it would be, so it'd have like a function. Function to so my scene manager, oh my god, this became so much more complex than I thought. This is not how it's supposed to go. So inside of here, what it should have been was what it should have been was, so in the scene manager we have the new scene, we have the change scene function, and then we have the animation, oh sorry, and then we have the animation with the loading screen. So with the loading screen, we have the function start transaction. So we can, but we have the loading screen in here that can start the transaction. If we do another thing for this though, what is it? Because all the transaction types are in here, so it would match. Function do animation, return a void. What it's going to be doing is it's going to say let's see, this guy is going to have an export variable animation. Wait, this is the wrong guy. Oops. Loading screen on ready. It's going to have a, because I don't think that animation, oh it does, so it does have the animation player. Okay, so it's going to get a animation, right? So it's going to get an animation type of animation. What it's going to be doing is it's going to grab the loading screen dot animation player and seeing if it has the animation of this type. So if it has this animation, print out that animation should only be a 2D thing. else. I mean, I could technically shove all of it down into one singular animation thing. I could. I think that'd be smarter, wouldn't it? Am I wrong when I think that it would be a little bit smarter if I managed to make it all into under one singular animation? Okay. Wait. For the GitHub. Let me see. This thing still works, right? It doesn't work. Wait. Why you not work no more? Oh, I should have saved before I did this. I did all of this. Has animation on a null value. That is probably because let's just delete that quick. Shit. Get up. Get up. Get up. What did I do? Loading screen. GitHub, what did I do? What did I mess up? What did I mess up? It says this is null. Why? What happened? What did I do? Cannot call has animation on a null value. What did I change? Loading screen.gd? Loading screen.gd. What? What did I do? Okay, wait. Camera animator. Delete. Delete. Save and close. Delete. What did I do? What did I do to make to do that made it not work? Oh, oh, that's horrible. Oh no, my stream is lagging. YouTube, stop making my stream lag. God damn it. Anyways, seriously though, what the fuck did I do? I did was pass. Oh. I see. Probably that. Probably that, guys. No 3D. No 3D. Base data area. That's probably what's messing it up. Am I wrong? I don't think I was wrong though. I was wrong! This worked before. Why is this not working no more? Don't need that. Are they? I guess I don't need this. Yeah, I don't really need that. Oh, I know what's wrong. Whoops. Fine. It's nothing. It's nothing. There you go. Okay. Okay. Summary. Stream number 4. Before I break anything. A save of it, everything working as intended and no errors. Oops. And no errors. Afterwards, different story. Different story. Use this to restore to a workable state. So I'm gonna push this out so that way I have a history, right? This is why we have GitHub. So we have the scene here so I can redo everything and I can how would I do this actually? GitHub how to restore to a previous history. So let's make a new branch. Call this one trying to make 3D camera. Okay. So, how would I actually restore this though? Amend? Reorder, commit? Okay, so we're gonna make a branch. Been doing this for an hour. I'm already pretty tired. It's kind of crazy. Whew. Alright, let me rest my eyes for a bit. It's been an hour. Let me rest my eyes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Duplicate. I rest. Add a new text. Create new. Call this I rest. Text. Select font. Melatonin. I resting. Nope. All right. I resting. I resting time. Let's take a little break. Little break. Oh, a little break. Little tiny break. Oh my gosh. Whew. Absolutely insane how much work has to be done for this. So, what is it that I really want to do though, right? So currently, what I am trying... Yeah, let me pull the mic closer to me. Okay. So currently what we're trying to do is we're going to be trying to make this the transitions to be more 3D like. So in games, the for 3D games, right? The transitions are going to be 2D plus 3D things happening. So the 3D part is going to be the screen moving around, or maybe the screen shaking or something along the lines of that. And then, or like moving around the environment, right? And then it will also have possibly GUI elements happening alongside of it. What we need to do is we need to find a way to make it so both of them work in ways that are well. So I need to find a way to manipulate the camera. I need to find a way to get the camera, right? Get the camera from the node scene, so that way I could manipulate the camera to work in a way that I like. So the nodes that I'm instantating, right? The instantate places, the scenes, I need to be able to access the camera that is inside of those scenes, so that way I could do a transaction? No, I need to know how to grab the current scene's camera. Wait. The current scene's camera? I need to grab the current scene's camera, but then every single scene that has a camera isn't that useful. So what would I be able to do then, eh? What can I do? So I need to be able to find the scene. I need to be able to use a single camera to manipulate all of the things that for the camera, right? So, but how would that work with all the scenes that I have? So every single scene would have their own camera position that might be unique to its own scene, right? So let's say we're in the world, the 3D world, and let's say we're in battle. In battle, the camera should be able to free move around the place. However, if it is not in battle and there's just a player moving around the world, the camera should be able to should be stuck at a certain location, staring down at the player moving in a certain direction. Oh, sheesh. So I need to find ways. I need to find ways to have those cameras work in that style. Camera, right? I think the best thing to do is to have a singular camera and manipulate that single camera a whole bunch, right? Because I think in Roblox Studio I did that too. No, in Roblox Studio. Oh, you know what I have to do? I have to make a camera object, and then I have to make it follow a item. That's what I have to do. So what that means is that I need the camera. I need the camera to follow an object. Granted though, I wonder how this blends in with Blender. So I think I'm gonna have to research. Okay, I think before I do anything, I'm actually gonna have to research and go into Blender, because theoretically, right, Blender is where I'm going to be doing all of the camera work, because I am not trying to do that in Godot. I'm sorry, but that isn't possible. I've already learned hard enough from Roblox Studio that Blender camera is a godsend. Really, really godsend. So I might have to not do this. That's what I'm probably gonna have to do. I'm probably gonna have to not do this for now and figure out how do I get Blender. How can the camera, if I have a camera in Blender, how can I manipulate the camera from Blender and implement it into Godot? So that way, that will have its own thing, camera thing, whatever. God, the camera, will it follow a point? Maybe. I mean, I could possibly see that working. It follows a single point inside of the script, right? Not script. I mean the scene, aka the model. It'll follow a single object in the model, and as it follows the model, the part in the model, it will update every single frame of the camera to be in the position of where the object is. Position slash tweening, right? I'll have to tween it a little bit, so that way there is no like spiky jump, right? That's what I have to do. So then it's a little bit like the same thing that this guy did for FPS Godot, where the problem is that there was very bad artifact, well, not artifacting, but like kind of like the camera will move, but the object wouldn't move in time. So the camera, it would be like jumpy, right? It would be choppy. That's what it is. That's the word I'm looking for. So it'll be choppy. So I need to find out a way to enable that, so that way it's not choppy. Okay, I guess it's time for me to end the stream then. Wow, the eye resting went straight into stream ending. That's that's great. I mean, granted, I have to end the stream here because I actually have zero idea on how I'm going to continue on with this. I don't know the right direction, so I'm gonna go research it. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me go research. I will see what happens, right? I'll see what happens. Granted, I do want to make a video on this screen manager system because it is very nice, right? You have to admit, this screen manager system is pretty nice for 2D only management system, right? Managing transactions. So I will make. I'll see if I am not, probably not, maybe not anything. Gosh, my brain is dying. I will make a video on this screen manager that I just created now, and I'll have a big tutorial that'll be maybe easy to follow. I don't know. First video go. Besides that VOD, but that's a VOD. It doesn't count. But okay, as I've always said, man. What am I saying? Wow, my brain is dying, guys. Sorry about that. As I say, I am ending the stream. If you're here, or if you're here from a VOD, I hope you have a good time watching me suffer at making all of this. And I hope my thoughts that are coming out of my brain are good for you, right? I hope it helps you out with whatever you're trying to do. If you're here for a tutorial, good luck. I'm not that good. But, as I've always say, may the gods of luck be on your side. May they give you good luck. Hopefully, if you need that luck, they'll give it to you. If you're having a bad day, I hope the rest of your day is better. I hope the rest of your day is better, right? I hope that you're okay. That, you keep going. Things will eventually get better. Maybe it'll be tomorrow. Maybe it'll be in a year. But you know what? Just keep going. So, as I always say, I'll see you guys later. And hopefully you get a lot of good luck. Alright. I'll see you guys next time. Why the hell do I say my ending like 40,000 times? I've realized that. I keep saying, see you guys later. Oh, see you guys later. See you guys later. I need to stop doing that. I need to fix my brain. I need to be like, yo, one sentence, one in, one out. Just do it. Don't keep saying, see you later. See you later. I'm like a robot. But I'm not a robot because a robot wouldn't even be this goddamn garbage that's streaming. So, gosh, whatever. See you guys. I'm leaving. I'm actually leaving. Goodbye. Good luck.